So when you consider all this wealth and status, having the largest private super yacht in the world at a price of $605 million at an annual cost of $60 million will not seem like such a big deal anymore. The yacht was built and released by German shipyard Lürssen Yachts in 2013, and it has a length of 590 feet, a salon at 95 feet, and a beam of 59 feet. And yet, despite its huge size, the two gas turbines and diesel engines generate up to 47,000 horsepower, enough to move the behemoth at a top speed of 32 knots. And while the vessel darts through the open seas at high speed, its 60 crew members and 35 passengers take it slow and soak in the beauty of the earth. The water, which is probably what the fishes call the planet. However, unlike our planet, the Azam is properly named, and the name of the yacht being an Arabic word that translates to resolute in English. The foreship is about 50 meters in length and has a helipad on it. Inside the multi-decked yacht, there are about 50 guest rooms, a master suite, and several other immaculate amenities meant for royalty. The interior design was done by Christoph Leone of Naughty Yachts. Perhaps the most remarkable thing about this yacht is that it took Lürssen and Leone just 3 years to build this wonder. At almost 600 feet, the ship is 57 feet longer than the next yacht on our list. Number 2, Eclipse, $1.5 billion. Blohm & Voss are a subsidiary of Lürssen, which is probably the top shipbuilding company in the world. In its beginnings, Blohm & Voss specialized in building military vessels, with the Bismarck vessel being its most iconic. They launched the Eclipse in 2010, 6 years before being acquired by Lürssen, and stands at 533 feet. It was the longest yacht until the Azam came along in 2013, and today it remains the 4th longest super yacht. The Eclipse has two powerful diesel engines that propel the yacht at 22 knots with almost 40,000 horsepower. In staying true to their military history, Blohm & Voss have attached a missile detection system and a submarine that will submerge as low as 50 meters into the water. However, defending against military attacks is not all there is to this yacht, because what form of attack is more insidious than the piercing camera lens of the paparazzi? That's right, the ship comes installed with an anti-paparazzi system that stops digital cameras from taking a shot. What the system does is make use of a laser shield that beams infrared light to detect a digital camera and focus bright light on it to render any photo useless. Basically, a high-budget, high-tech version of the police shining a torch in your eyes and then proceeding to slap you in the face. Eclipse has 24 guest cabins, 2 large pools, many hot tubs, a disco hall, and 2 helipads. The vessel is owned by Russian-Israeli billionaire businessman Roman Abramovich. He's also the owner of the English soccer team and current champions of Europe, Chelsea Football Club. And when he and Sheikh Mansour are done playing in the Seven Seas, they go head-to-head in the English Premier League and other European competitions. He and Sheikh Mansour splurge a lot of money on their clubs, sometimes too much, that the authorities have to slap them with a fine. But as nothing Mr. Abramovich can't deal with as his Eclipse super yacht, which is currently worth $1.5 billion, is only a fraction of his $18 billion wealth. Number 1, History Supreme, $4.8 billion. This vessel is the smallest on our list, it's not remarkably fast, and it has the least amount of utilities, but is the only one covered in gold, platinum, and other luxurious metals. It is said to have been designed by Liverpool luxury designer Stuart Hughes in 2011. When Hughes announced the project, he didn't expressly state who the owner was, but gave hints to suggest it was Malaysian billionaire Robert Kwok. He is one of only 3 Malaysians with a net worth of over $5 billion, with the other 2 having a net worth of $5 billion and Kwok having just over $10 billion. That makes him the clear culprit since the ship cost the same as the net worth of the other 2 billionaires. The yacht has a luxurious master suite with a wall made from meteoric stone, with a sculpture made from real T-Rex dinosaur bones sourced from Arizona and said to be worth $89,000. You know, the way people hang sculptures of dead animals in their house, only richer this time. Now, these yachts are all very expensive, and you wonder what good could come from this level of vanity. Well, let's hear from Peter Lürssen, the CEO of Lürssen, and kind of like the highest authority when it comes to yachts, as we've seen in this video. He says that on the building of Azam, about 6 million hours of manpower was used, and this translates to employment for over 4,000 families, and that's not counting the number of jobs being created while maintaining these vessels. So you begin to realize that the luxurious lifestyles of the wealthy actually fund the lives of regular people.